What's up, YouTube? Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. First off, guys, today is Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2016. So anybody watching this video in the past, just wanted to make that clear first off as a disclaimer. Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm just going to do just a real quick ramble here. It's not going to be very long. It's just going to be about the Tigers and their trade acquisitions that they've done, which hasn't been any that I can remember. We're going to talk about the Lions at Dallas real quick. It's kind of I kind of want to see them kick Dallas's ass here real quick, but I doubt that's going to happen. But we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to play Santa tonight. So as you can tell, I probably got the physique for Santa Claus, but and maybe some other little tidbits here and there and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and get started right away. The Tigers. The only trade that I know of that they have done, and that came across my phone on my ESPN app, is they've traded Cameron Maben. I think he went to Anaheim. They picked up his $9 million option. They've tried to they've tried to shop their other players to get other players in return, and most managers have said, you know, the Tigers just want too much for all their players. Now, you guys know that their payroll is pretty high, so we're going to probably see the entire roster, maybe with a little tweaks here and there, coming back. I don't really expect them to make the playoffs again. I expect them to probably be second, third place, right around there, possibly even fourth, right behind the Twins. I don't think the Twins are back up to being a power team yet. They've got a lot of issues they've got to work out, but anywhere between second and fourth place probably is a good indicator. I don't think they're going to be division champions. I think the Indians have that wrapped up for now, although I was kind of very surprised about Kansas City not winning the division this year, actually. So the Central Division is kind of up for grabs, I guess, for second, third, and fourth place. But first, the Indians have probably got that pretty much locked down with Francona and all that. But, I don't actually feel bad for the Indians losing the World Series, because I was rooting for the Cubs. And to be honest, guys, I have a dislike for the Indians. I'll admit, I never liked the Indians. Chief Wahoo, that's really the only thing that I really like about the Indians. But other than that, not a whole lot. But that's just my baseball spiel, guys. Yeah, more or less, Alavila has tried to shop his players. Now, it did come up yesterday on my phone that they signed his son, Alex, for $2 million. I don't understand why they would sign him back, being that maybe just for veteran experience, I guess. But he didn't do all that well when he played for the Tigers. He always had concussion issues. The baseball always hitting his mask. For some reason, I don't know if the baseball was a magnet for him. He only batted, I think the highest he ever batted since I watched him was 230. So what does that tell you? My guess is probably only for experience. And $2 million for a pretty cheap catcher, probably to help McCann out and maybe Saltatamacchia, get him, kind of a player coach kind of thing. That's really the only reason I could actually see him coming back. Now, if an emergency role, if they ever had to plug him in there, they could. But other than that, I don't really understand the signing. So we'll just have to wait and see how the Tigers season rolls out. Pitchers and catchers, I think, report on the first week of February, which would be the 12th, I think, is a Monday. So that's what it is with that. And we're going to go on with the Lions. They play at Dallas today on Sunday at Dallas. Do they play Sunday? I can't remember if they play Sunday or if they play Monday. I don't think they play on Christmas Day. I think it's actually Monday, but I could be wrong, guys. The days have kind of gone all over the place with me going to school, doing Christmas shopping and all that sort of thing. I think it's Monday that they play, but I very well could be wrong. I don't have the chat up here either, guys. On the Google Hangouts here too, guys, when you try to bring the chat up to bring up here on the side here, it gives us an error. Google hasn't fixed that yet, so I hope that's one of the things Google fixes here, but kind of going on. Back in 2014, the Lions had lost to the Cowboys. I think it was 24-20. I kind of think the Lions got shafted there, only because they didn't. And I'm only saying this out of spite. I think that Jerry Jones would have been freaking livid with the NFL referees if they would have lost that game. Now I will say that Ebron got interfered with on the that second to last series of the play. The defensive person never turned his head around. He only put his arms up. And he touched him all the way throughout there. At the very least, it should have been offsetting penalties. But that's on my own personal opinion. That's a little bit of a stickler point for me, and especially this year, too. The referees have been total shit in all the games. It's not just the Lions games. Excuse me. It's been total shit throughout any of the NFL season. It doesn't matter if it's been the Saints, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Chargers, whoever. The refereeing has been shit. And I hope the NFL, well, I hope the fans have been harping on that for years, that the NFL has to do something with the referees. Now, are they really going to do something with the referees? I doubt it. They're probably going to be like, it causes controversy. We're just going to keep it as it is. Well, it's starting to piss fans off, and I think might be dipping into the ratings a little bit. That's just my own personal opinion. I don't know if that's actually happening, but that's kind of the sense that I get when I read a lot of blog posts and things like that, that the game isn't what it used to be. There's too much favoritism and a judgment towards the favored team, I guess is kind of what I want to say. And the Lions are not a favorite team, guys. Let's just admit that right now. The Tigers are not the favorite team. They've been perennial losers in the league. They have a chance actually to win their first division title since 93. And that's been a long spiel, guys. But as anybody knows who watches NFL football, anything can happen. The Lions could win the next two games, or the Lions could lose the last two games and possibly maybe not even get a playoff appearance. That's kind of the stuff Detroit's playing for. But I kind of want to see them win. I don't know if they're going to win in Dallas. So probably it's going to come down to the last game at home versus the Packers, which you guys all know Aaron Rodgers in the second half of the season, how they seem to pick it up. I don't know why he does it. It just seems that team just clicks and off they go. But I don't know, guys. We're going to have to wait and see how they do against Dallas and how they do against Green Bay. I hope they win the division. I would like to see them win the division. So maybe they don't really have to win a playoff game. I would just be happy with a division title. And lastly, guys, I'm going to play Santa here. I'm going to kind of wrap it up here real quick. I'm going to play Santa Claus today a little bit later today. I don't know if I'm going to blog about it or post it up here on YouTube. I got presents I got to gift wrap yet. I got to finish that up. I want to go out and do a little bit of shopping, maybe some last minute shopping stuff, not anything big or anything, probably some pretty easy items. I kind of want to get a Detroit Lions, the Santa cap. I don't know if they still make those anymore. I'm sure they probably do at Dunham's or MC Sporting Goods. Someone probably has it, but I've always kind of wanted one of those, and I thought I had one, but you think I can find it around here? No. I kind of wanted to go on one other spiel here too. I see that, and I'm going to bring up my my browser here. I apologize if the picture there isn't that great. I see here that it says, and I'm on WILX website, which is Channel 10 up here, the Lansing area news. It says here that Jill Stein calls for an investigation of the voting system. And I didn't click on the link. I didn't read all through there, but I'm kind of wondering on what kind of vendetta or what, I guess I'll take a quote from Ron Ontario's vocabulary, what quest that she's on. Does she want to revamp the system? Is she trying to get Hillary more votes? What's the main objective here? Is she just doing it just to be an asshole? That very well could be too. Maybe put a thorn in people's sides. What's the end game here? What's the end goal? Just to say that you call for an investigation of the voting system, the Congress and the House of Representatives and any other political parties probably gonna be like, and excuse my language, probably gonna say, "Fuck you, Jill Stein. Go pound sand. We're not gonna waste our time with this stuff." So I just don't know. I didn't click on the link. I'm just kind of I'm scratching my head on why that's happening. So, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I'm gonna get my presents wrapped. I got to clean the house here real quick, and then I'm going to go out just real quick, probably into Lansing, maybe into Charlotte. There's a MC Sporting Goods or a Dunham's. I can't remember. They could be both in there. I haven't been over there in a couple of weeks. So, but anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope to see you guys again soon, guys, and have a Merry Christmas. So take care, guys. Deuces.